Dacakis
and Marcus Degiusti.
O'Brien Real Estate, checking in with another edition of the Northwest Weekly Property News for 2020. Like we always do, let's start with the review of the numbers. Online auctions ramped up last week. There certainly is a greater acceptance of the concept in the marketplace, and this week we saw only 18 auctions withdraw or convert to private sale, whereas we were selling hundreds and hundreds in previous weeks. Overall, 108 results were captured, with 34 selling under the hammer, 32 selling prior, 2 selling after, and 22 passing in, give us an overall clearance rate of 62.96%. And from a private sale perspective, we saw a healthy 769 sales across the state.
O'Brien Real Estate took innovation and professionalism to new heights for online auctions. The group used a television studio and production team to live stream its 9 auctions from the studio of Croc Media at South Melbourne. The overall activity on the day produced a total of 53 bids. Out of the 9 auctions, 3 sold, 3 are under offer, and 2 have strong interest and are being negotiated.
Now let's review the rest of the week. Across the O'Brien Real Estate Network, we achieved 41 new sales listings, which is down from 65 from last week. With 82 properties under offer across our network, we had 56 confirmed sales, which is up from 45, with the highest sale price achieved across the network being $5.5 million, which was an off-market sale. As you can see from the data, less properties are coming on the market at the moment, but buyer demand is strong.
CoreLogic on Friday released the April real estate prices, and real estate, as it does usually, defied the doomsayers and echoed the coin phrase, safe as homes. Here is the chart showing the data. Nationally, we are tracking year to date with an 8.3% increase on prices to the same time last year. For the month of April, we still saw prices increase by 0.3%. Only 2 capital cities out of all the capital cities experienced a drop in prices, which are also the 2 coldest cities in the country, being Hobart and Melbourne, with the latter having a minor drop of 0.3%, which brings our combined median value for units and houses to $695,761.
Mentioned in the media during last week was the federal and state government measures that have been put in place to assist with decision making on easing COVID-19 restrictions. The first measure is testing. COVID-19 testing has been ramped up, with drive-by sites now in operation at the shopping centre car parks of Chadstone, High Point, Doncaster, Northland and Water Gardens. So if you have any symptoms, get tested, as this will help our health authorities to assess where we're at with the virus. The second measure is the COVID Safe app, which the government is encouraging all to download. The authorities are looking for a 40% take-up before the Cabinet meets this Friday on what restrictions will be eased.
Important data released early this week was the council building approvals to build new homes, which fell by 4% in March after rising 19.4% in February, which was the biggest increase in 6.5 years. Also, to no surprise, job advertisements fell in April. However, job advertisements still totaled 63,806 in April, despite the widespread closure of businesses.
Finder.com.au recently released data that 730,000 interest-only loans will need to move over to principal and interest-only loans this year. If you have an interest-only loan, moving to a P&I loan generally this adds 45 to 50% onto your monthly repayments. If your interest-only loan expires in the coming months, start looking now at your options, because banks are presently being absolutely swamped with COVID-19 cases, and the process will take twice as long as it would normally. If you need to speak to an agent to consider all your options, please feel free to contact myself or our office anytime.
The month of May is the last month to get your flu shot before the season starts, and at O'Brien we are making a conscious effort this year, more than ever, to offer our agents on-site vaccinations in the comfort of our own offices. We believe with COVID-19, it is important to eliminate flu symptoms when we are heading into our cold season.
And lastly, our very own Michelle Stevens was recognised across Australia by the Real Estate Business, being awarded 4th for sales and listings across Melbourne and number 1 within Victoria. Recently sold was 14 Wattle Tree Drive in Taylors Hill. This lovely little townhouse was on the market for about 3 days. We had multiple buyer interest on this property. We had a price guide of $480 to $499, and it ended up selling for $495,000 to a lovely couple who will be moving into the property. Newly listed this week is 23 Wanaka Drive in Taylors Lakes. This recently renovated home is ready to move into. It's in a great location, close to absolutely every amenity, and we are booking private inspections as of now. So if you want to have a look, please get in contact with us or call the office and we'll book you in to have a look privately. That's a wrap for this week. I'm Alex Dacakis.
And I'm Marcus Degiusti
From O'Brien Real Estate, where the real estate information is on the house.